What is up, Broski Nation, BroskiPlays, and welcome to a brand new video. Today we're going to be doing a Smash Direct prediction video. I'm doing this without script. I have a couple of notes here where I can basically keep myself on track for whenever I go off topic, so that's really important. But we're going to be predicting tomorrow's Smash Direct, and guys, I am so hyped. Like, I've never been so hyped before. Another great thing to tell you guys is that I'm going to be live streaming the Direct because my date has been delayed. She will actually come now in the evening, so that's great. So now I can actually live stream Direct. So I will be live streaming Direct half an hour before. So keep that in mind, guys. I will be going live, and you guys will know once it's up. So let's start with the predictions. And the first thing that I want to predict is the newcomers, the new characters that are going to be added in the roster for the final roster. Now, I did a really simple thing here. So I made a prediction list for when the Grinch leak is actually real, because I'm in Team Real. And I've also made a list for when it is fake, just in case, so I don't get that sad or stressed. So here we go. So of course the real leak is going to include Isaac, Gino, Chorus Kids, Mac Rider, Isaac, Shadow, Ken, and what's the other one? Banjo-Kazooie, and also Skull Kid. Those are the 8 characters I think are going to be in if the leak is true. Now, if the leak is fake, we're going to be getting in more interesting territory. So, for my fake predictions, I have Incineroar, Bandana Waddle-Dee, Shantae, Sora, Rayman, and for Echoes I have Ken and Dixie Kong. So that is really interesting, right? So these 7 characters are basically completely different because we will have obviously a Square Enix rep, whereas Gino or Sora, we're gonna definitely have some odd character. I think that Shantae is really an odd character because he's an indie character, which is different, which is new, shocking. We got Incineroar obviously as the character that is just a really good chance of getting in. We got Bandana Waddle-Dee, a really fan favorite, and then we have the Echoes. Obviously Dixie Kong has a really big chance of getting an Echo if the leak is not true. Ken is obviously a lock for me because of the leaks lately, because of that screenshot that happened. I really think that Ken will be in the game. And Rayman is a really unique choice because that's another third-party thing. Well, another thing that I think is that because Rayman hasn't been that relevant lately, and that's because of the rabbits. The rabbits have taken over the Rayman franchise basically, which is, in one thing I can understand it, because Rayman is a bit dull. He's a bit not trying to offend any Rayman fans here, but I just think that Rayman is a bit lifeless in my opinion. He doesn't have a lot of character in his personality. So, but I think that Rayman will be in, and not the rabbits. I think the rabbits could be assist trophies though. Speaking of which, we're gonna now look at the new assist trophies that are gonna be in Smash Ultimate tomorrow in Direct. So the first one is a really cool one, Dragonborn from Skyrim. The thing that I want, I actually have evidence for this, because there was a news article on Nintendo Live where Bethesda have talked with Nintendo about something Smash related. So I was like, oh wait, so people are like Doom Guy, but I was like, no. Imagine the Dragonborn shouting as an assist trophy. How cool is that? That's a great addition. I think the Dragonborn from Skyrim really fits in there, and I think it's now part of Nintendo. Bethesda is part of Nintendo in my opinion, because their games are really doing good on Nintendo Switch, and I think that Dragonborn really fits there. Another one is also a really unique one, a really out of the just a random grab pick there, because I really like this character because I've played these games already a lot on my 3DS, and they're loads of fun. I'm talking about Phoenix Wright. You know, the lawyer from Capcom. As we all know, Ken and Ryu are from Capcom. Mega Man is from Capcom. So we already have 3 characters right there that are from Capcom. So having someone like Phoenix Wright joining the roster as an assist trophy will be really cool. You know, that's will be cool Capcom rep. And we'll also give a bit of Phoenix Wright rep in there, because I think that is a really cool series, and it is a big Nintendo franchise, because this Phoenix Wright franchise has only been out on 3DS, on the DS, on the Game Boy Advance in Japan, so it's a really Nintendo focused franchise. So I think it really fits if Phoenix Wright becomes next assist trophy. I know for the people that are like, oh, but I want him as a playable fighter. I don't think that Phoenix Wright will fit as a playable fighter in my opinion. He just doesn't have any fighting moves for a lawyer. I mean, lawyers shouldn't fight in my opinion. Now, I have 3 picks right here that are only reliable if the leak is fake, if the Grinch leak is fake. Those are being Isaac, Skull Kid and Shadow. And this is because if the leak is fake, Shadow couldn't be in it because Shadow is in that mural, in that everyone is here poster that got leaked. So it wouldn't make sense if Shadow actually actually became a playable fighter. Now, the 6th one I'm going to be predicting is Mr. Rossetti. The 7th is going to be Tingle, and the 8th one is going to be a really funny one, Funky Kong. As you all know, Funky Kong has been becoming a big meme now in the Nintendo scene, and that's because of his new funky mode that that was added in the new Donkey Kong. What was it again? Tropical Freeze? Yeah, Tropical Freeze. So having Funky Kong as an assist trophy will be absolutely cool, and it will really make sense. So I think that will happen. Now we're now going to be checking out the returning modes. Now the return modes are really cool because I've played every single Smash iteration from the first 64 till Smash 4. So I have a really nice list of modes that I think are going to be returning. We got Break the Targets, Smash Run, All-Star Mode, Boss Rush, Home Run Contest, Target Blast, Master and Crazy Orders, Stage Builder, Event Modes, Challenges, and of course the one and only, the most important, and that's a Subspace Emissary Story Mode. We're now going to be talking first, before we're going to talk about Story Mode, we're going to be talking about the trophy count. Because I am going all in on this. I am 100% sure that Sakurai is going to blow our minds with the numbers in this Ultimate Smash. So that also means that the trophy count is going to blow up our minds. I think that the predicted trophy count is going to be 2,000. I'm not joking. 2,000. I'm not joking. The reason why I think that is because if Banjo-Kazooie gets in, that's another, I don't know, 20 new trophies for just one franchise. For every new franchise there are more trophies that have to be added, because trophies are basically all the characters from their franchise that didn't get represented in the Smash roster. That's basically it. Plus you have the characters, because every fighter will obviously get an all-star version of a trophy. It will obviously have a normal version. We will have other characters in there, so there will be so many stuff. Now, one thing from trophy that I just found out, I forgot to add in my list here, is the trophy room. I really love the trophy room from Smash 4. That was the most cool thing ever. I was so addicted to collecting trophies because I just love to have them in this cool display, and each little display had its own story. Like there was one for the beginner Kanto Pokemons, you have one for Kirby enemies, you have one for even as fake as something like Majora's Mask transformation and stuff like that. That was just awesome. And I hope that that returns in an even bigger form. Hopefully we can now kind of make our own looking collections or something. Like we could customize it a bit more. And that brings me to the next point, and that's the photo mode. I think the photo mode is definitely going to improve in this version. We all know that Super Mario Odyssey had an insane photo mode. We know that Breath of the Wild had a really great selfie mode. And I think that Smash is going to blow up with the photo mode in this one. Because obviously Nintendo games these days are going to be all about social media, sharing and photos and everything. So Smash will be perfect for something like that. Of course the Switch can record certain footage, it can also make screenshots, so having these filters on there will be awesome. And I think that is the perfect thing for Smash Ultimate. Now, let's move on with Spirits Mode. And this is a really cool one for a lot of people that like Spirits Mode and Subspace Emissary and the Melee Adventure Mode. It will be a Subspace Emissary mode mixed with Melee's Adventure Mode. Now, hear me out. It will have CGI cutscenes, and the stages won't be as bland as in Subspace. As you all know, we have these the Great Maze and all these different levels from Brawl that were so damn bland. There were not a lot of character. There was not like the normal stages from the Smash games will be really having a lot of vibrant colors, but these stages in Subspace were really bland, really boring and everything. So I think that Sakurai is definitely gonna bring back all these universes and let this basically traverse the universe with enemies. And also bosses will play a major role in this mode. I'm 100% sure predicting that. Because we have seen Rathalos being a boss. We have seen Dracula being a boss. And I think that there will be loads of new bosses that are from all the franchises. From Dr. Eggman from Sonic. From Dry Bowser from Mario. We got maybe even someone like Dr. Willy from Mega Man. Just to name a few. There are so many possibilities on that front. We got the Black Knight for Fire Emblem. We got like Ganon from Breath of the Wild. You know, we could go all directions. It's so cool, and I think that will be really interesting to see what is going to happen, what Sakurai has actually done with this mode. Of course, we are not sure if it's going to be Spirits mode, but I presume it's going to be Spirits mode. We just don't know. So it could also be the whole different. It could also be just like story mode, or just like a Subspace Emissary 2. We don't know. Maybe this guy, maybe it was just bait. Maybe the Spirits mode leak was just bait for people to just like, because it was really bad blurred, like really bad pixelated, so people could like easily bring it out and think like, oh, Spirits, but that's not the reason why. So it could be. We just have to wait. Now, another thing that I think is really important for a Smash game is online, and we all know that that Nintendo has released their online platform, their online service called Nintendo Switch Online a couple months ago, and it is kind of a disaster at this point. There are like a couple of NES games, and you have to pay $20. I mean, it's not a lot of money, but considering that I have received like a code for Splatoon gear, even though I don't even own Splatoon 2, that is just really sad. But still, I think that Smash Ultimate is gonna have the best online for the Smash series. The reason why is because Sakurai is going to take the online really seriously this time. There has been a lot of complaints about online in previous Smash games, especially in Smash 4 and Brawl. Brawl was the first one to introduce it. It was just horrible, with lag everywhere. There was even one thing that I saw in the Smash 4 Direct back in the day where Sakurai recommended to get the Wii LAN adapter. I'm not joking, the Wii LAN adapter. He recommended it. So that means that he actually knew that it's going to be a shit online mode. So what I think that Nintendo is going to do, and this is with all their major games, all the major titles, is they will do a thing like a just like online demo thing, like a demo. What are they called again? They had a special name. Oh, I forgot the name of it. Let me just check. Sorry for that, guys. Let me just. I think it was. Let's see what it was called again. I forgot the name. It was Global Test Fire. I think that's going to be like a global test fire for Smash Ultimate. The reason why is because Sakurai wants to make sure that the online is going to be as perfect as they can. Like it's going to be, they want it to be having no problems. Probably have loads more modes. I believe that there's going to be like 8-player Smash for online. I also think there's going to be an online lobby thing going on. I think a lot of like the home run contest stuff going to be online. I think they're going to add like Stage Builder online activity and all that stuff. Speaking of which, Stage Builder. I am looking really forward to the Stage Builder this time. We all know that Stage Builder started off in Brawl. It was a really cool thing in Brawl. You could like make these really cool stages which had like these little exploits you could do. But it was really not like anything like, oh wow, like Super Mario Maker kind of. Like you couldn't make your own levels. It was just like a couple of things that were just like some assets from just general assets. They were not from any other levels. So what I think Sakurai is going to do is they're going to bring every single piece from the levels into the Smash Stage Builder. You know why? Because Smash has always been about creating and just having your own fun, and I think Sakurai really believes in the fact that people want to make creative levels, and I think that will even make the game have even more replayability, which is great. Now, talking about replayability, something else I've been noticing is custom moves. I think they won't be returning. Custom moves were just a really bad decision, but I'm going to be just predicting this out of the wild here. But I think that there's going to be a character editor, and I'm not joking, like just not a character editor like in Smash 4. No, I'm talking about changing the palettes, like changing the colors of each individual piece, or having costumes for a character that they collect sales DLC, something like that. It's gonna definitely be a bit. You can even like, hopefully they make it like Soul Calibur. That will be cool if you can like make your own characters from all the different like characters and have that as a base, and then you like could like change everything. That would be really cool, but I don't think that will be returning. But who knows? Maybe it will. I mean, Sakurai is such a surprising man. He could do anything if he wants to. So who knows? I'm going to go all in for this prediction today, because I think that Sakurai is a madman. I knew this from the beginning, since Melee, since Brawl, that this guy is just a mischievous, awesome person. Like, he always wants us to think that there's not going to be a lot of stuff, and then he just blows our expectations with big numbers and like loads of new stuff. So I think that I'm going to go all in. I'm just going to say that there are going to be like over 10 new returning modes. So like every single returning mode, there's going to be not 108 stages, 112 stages. I'm going to say 112 stages right there. Obviously, if the leak is true, there's definitely going to be the Geno stage, there's definitely going to be the Isaac stage, there's definitely going to be the Mac Rider stage, the Chorus Kid stage, all these like different stages from these franchises. But I also think something that I found out in a leak a couple of months ago, which I found a really cool little thing if they added that. It's a kind of stage where there is like a switch between 64 version, Melee version, Brawl, and Smash 4 and Ultimate. That sounds like the perfect thing, because we all know that this Smash is going to be a love letter to all these previous Smash games. So having a stage like that will be just filling nostalgia for every single person out there. I think that will be really cool if they do something like that. So I think that's going to happen. I'm just going to say it here. I'm just going to predict it, and if I don't, then yeah, I don't. I mean, it's so difficult to predict a Smash Direct because they are always full of surprises. I remember when I tried to predict the Smash Direct last time, and I said just like 4 characters, and there were like 5 or 7. I mean, there's 40 minutes worth of information, plus we have a treehouse presentation after that. So there's going to be so much content. It's going to be literally insane. Now, I'm not done yet, because there's another thing I want to talk about, and that's something that a lot of YouTubers haven't talked about yet. Masterpieces. Masterpieces was something really cool that started in Brawl. It was a kind of virtual console demo library of all the retro games, so you could play like these games, and I think there's going to be returning, but there's one big thing this time. I think these games are not going to be 2 minutes, they are actually going to be full games, and you know why? Because I think the file size has a lot to do with this. Because the game is 14 gigabytes, and I know there's 900 tracks in there, I know that. But probably that will be because the full games of those games is in there. And I'm 100% sure that there's also going to be either Melee or 64 Smash in there. So we could replay the Smash for everyone that missed it. Because this is a love letter, you know, the Ultimate is going to be celebrating 20 years of Smash Brothers. So it's going to be, I don't know if it's 20 years, so if I'm wrong, tell me in the comments, sorry if I'm wrong. But there's definitely going to be an anniversary going on with the Ultimate game. So I think there's definitely going to be some sort of demo or anything like that. Now, I've been talking now for almost 20 minutes, but still I have a couple of other things I want to make clear. Because I've been playing Smash now for a couple of years. I had the 3DS version of Smash, I had the Wii U version of Smash, and I believe that this Smash is definitely going to blow everyone. I really think that there's at least going to be 7+ characters, 40 minutes. I mean, 40 minutes, come on. Like, the last Smash Direct was like, how much, 35? And that was just like, on the 25 actually, and that was like, how much, 5 characters? 5 characters, I'm not joking, 5 characters. And this is like the double amount, and I'm probably sure it's going to be like 8 characters, definitely. So it's going to be really exciting to see what's going to be happening. My prediction is going to be so wild. I don't even know if it's going to be true, but I'm going to be thinking like Sakurai will. Like Sakurai will go all in, really ultra. Like this guy takes his life, his health and everything in danger just to make this game for us. It's just insane, and I think that he actually going to be outnumbering everything again. He's going to be outnumbering the trophy count, he's going to be outnumbering the amount of stages, he's going to be outnumbering the amount of newcomers, and Echo is going to be coming. He's going to be like literally making Spirits Mode the best thing ever, He wants to make this the ultimate Smash that we could play for years to come, and I think that this Direct is gonna blow everyone's minds, and I think we all should be hyping responsibly, even if it's gonna be a letdown, which I don't think it's gonna be, because even if there is not that much to announce, which will be stupid because that's like literally 40 minutes, still I think that this Smash is going to be amazing, even if it doesn't have Isaac, even if it doesn't have Geno, even if it doesn't have Skull Kid or all the exotic air characters. I mean, King K. Rool is already great, Ridley's already great, we have all the returning fighters from Snake to Wolf to Ice Climbers. I think we should be really happy and really grateful what Sakurai is giving us right now, and I think all this stuff that we get right now is just going to be on top of the icy cake. You know, it's just going to be extra. We have to take and consider the amount of effort that Masahiro Sakurai is putting into this game, and we have to appreciate everything we receive. We don't need to be spoiled little brats saying like, oh yeah, I'm not going to buy the game because Isaac is not in, or I'm not going to buy the game because, I mean, Waluigi is not in. And who knows, I also have this like really odd thought that Sakurai is actually going to put in Waluigi at the end. And I know this sounds stupid, I know this makes people really angry, but I think that Sakurai is this madman that just says like, fuck it, we're not gonna have him as assist trophy, we're deleting Luigi from the assist trophy, you guys want him so badly, here's Waluigi. Just, I don't know, he can do something like that. He is so powerful in that aspect. He can do anything. He can make literally stuff like, let's say something really unpredictable. He will basically make Master Hand a playable character. He will basically add 100 new characters. Just the thought of it is just mind-boggling what this guy can actually do with us. Like, he could play with us in any second. He's basically, he is the puppet master and we're his puppets basically. He has us in control. He can do whatever the hell he wants now. And that's so great about Sakurai. Sakurai has a really amazing way of marketing. He always tries to say like, oh, just a couple of fighters, and then he said like, oh, but wait, we have 10 more new fighters for you. And it's like, wow. It's just I saw this like little leak, no, not leak, this Smash Direct that happened a couple of months ago. It was about what was it again? It was yeah, Smash Direct for Smash 4, and he was in there. I checked out just because I couldn't wait, and my hype is so big right now, and like I'm on 10 of 10. I'm like on a 10 right now for hype. But basically what he did is he said with Samus and Zero Suit Samus being separate characters, that Zero Suit Samus will be removed from the roster. I was like, what? And it said, nah, I'm kidding, she's actually in the roster as a different separate character. And that's just those things that I think Sakurai is like such a good person for. Like, he is always so trolly, as you all know with the King K. Rool reveal. I mean, King DDD has been voiced by Sakurai, so it's basically was Sakurai saying, haha, you guys think it was King K. Rool? Well, fuck you, it was not King K. Rool. Oh, but wait, you guys from King K. Rool? Well, here he is. And then he comes up. Like, that is the greatness of Sakurai. And yeah, my final thing that I want to say is whether you're going to be disappointed or not, we have to respect everything in this Direct. We have to be looking forward to. We don't want to have a war. Even if your favorite character is not in the game, they could also be DLC. And if not, then just play the game. I mean, it's going to be such a good game that everything that we're now going to get is just extra. You know, it's just extra. So, with that out of the way, I want to say thank you all so much for watching. I will be there at 3 p.m, which is going to be 7 a.m. for USA. But you guys all know what's the drill. It's basically going to be the same time as Direct, just half an hour before live streaming. Because obviously I don't want to wait 1 hour this time. I just don't want to wait such a long time for the Direct. I'd rather do other stuff in the meanwhile while waiting for it, instead of hyping things up and having like an empty stream for like 2 hours or so. So yeah, that was just a quick video. I really wanted to make that tomorrow, but I thought, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna make it now, because I saw so many YouTube videos of people predicting. I feel like my voice should be heard as well. And if I have any of these things true, that will be great. I actually have a bingo card here that I made for myself, which has a couple of cool predictions on there. I will be printing this out for myself and basically using it while checking the direct and see how many I can have right, because I mean I have such like outlandish stuff in here that I think if I have any of this through, it's definitely gonna be even better. But yeah, it was the end video. It's already 25 minutes, so check you guys all tomorrow when we are hyping up for Nintendo Direct, the Smash Direct with Masahiro Sakurai, 40 minutes, and then after that we're gonna be doing the live treehouse and checking that as well. Anyway, this is BroskiPlays, and see you guys all tomorrow at 3 PM. This is BroskiPlays, and stay broski.